Eden takes the snap, hands to Hall, right up the middle. Hall bounces left. He's hit in the backfield. He gets past the first tackler. They're going to call him down by contact at the 19. That was Reed Lindsey that got in there for the tackle for a loss. 2-yard loss on the play.
Again, nice play by the UCO defense on the design running plays. The Broncos have not given up any yardage. The big
3-0 our score. Missouri Western leads UCO. As the Broncos will get their first drive of the game underway, as here's a short kick. As running up to take, it's Davis at the 10, at the 15, 20, 25, cuts back 30. Nice return out across the 35 into the 36-yard line. The Broncos will start there on a good kickoff return by Terrell Davis.
And that's why I say never fair catch it, Todd. Always go.
That's a lie.
Steph Brown.
4 receivers as Brown drops to throw. Looks left, throws over the middle. Pass caught up to the 48 and a first down. Jacob Delso on a nice square in. 12-yard gain on a 3rd and 9, and the Broncos move the chains.
And the O-line answered the call right there, gave Steph just the time that he needed. And
way up to the 44. Empty backfield. Scott goes in motion. Brown fakes a handoff to him, steps into one, throws. Pass is caught short of the sticks. Christian Romero made the grab, but he's a yard short. And they're going to mark him 2 yards short at the 43-yard line. Shotgun snap. It's a snap and throw out to the right side. That pass is caught and tackled in the backfield is Bennett, as Jonas Bennett made the grab. And I believe that was Connor Johnson who came up to make the play. It's a loss of 2 on the play.
I think that was Amonte Davis.
Was it Amonte Davis? Okay.
As the ball carrier tried to jump over him, he was out there.
1st and 10 is Brown. Play action, has time, throws, man open. Delso at the 35 to the 40, cuts back 45, looking for a block. Good job by Hammond not to throw the block and clip. And Delso's across midfield and finally swung to the turf at the Missouri Western 49-yard line. Taylor Williams makes the tackle. It's a gain of 30 yards on the play.
The Broncos going to line up and go quick here.
Pistol formation, handoff to Woolfolk. Woolfolk, nothing doing. He's going to lose a yard. Back to shotgun. Has Brandon Hall to his right now. Schwartz goes in motion. It's a fake handoff to Hall. Eden will throw. He's hit as he throws. He floats one downfield, and it is incomplete. Good coverage that time for the Broncos, as on the coverage was Marlo Hughes. They tried to hit him on the wheel route. The Broncos covered. It'll be 2nd and 10.
UCO awfully close to giving Missouri Western their first sack and get the big plays.
Eden throwing again on 1st down. Pressured, hit, and there's the first sack of the year. It's Noah West comes in on the blitz and takes him down at the 36-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd and 18.
Nice delayed blitz there by the linebacker, and the offensive linemen were already engaged. And you've got to keep your eyes up still on those backers when you're an offensive lineman. So if you're, let's say, the guard and the tackle on the left side, and you're helping each other out with the one defensive lineman that's in front of you.
At the Broncos 36, Eden hands to Scott. He has to bounce out to his left in the backfield, and Noah West comes in and hits him again. Marlo Hughes got there first. Noah West makes the tackle all the way back at the 40-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 4 more and set up a 3rd down and 22 now for Missouri Western.
Great penetration by that UCO defensive line right there, which is what blew up the play and allowed Noah West to come in and make the tackle late on the second effort for the big loss. Good put up a 0 through, now the last 4 quarters of football, if you go back to the second half of the Central Missouri game.
Brown looking to throw over the middle, man, wide open, caught at the 50 to the 45, down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's Tariq Logan, who lined up in the backfield. The wide receiver makes a 47-yard line. Brown in the gun. Sends a man in motion. That's Delso. Brown, straight drop, throws to Delso. Delso makes the grab as the defender fell down at the 25-yard line. Jake sends Delso in motion. Brown, straight drop, looking, steps up, going to run with it. Has room to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, looking to get out of bounds, and does. Right at the 20-yard line, stops the clock with 28 seconds to go and picks up 15 yards.
Smart play by Steph there. He saw that real estate open up in front of him, didn't have anybody to throw it to, and he headed straight up. Injury or what? but haven't seen him out there today.
Brown with Woolfolk to his right on first down. Fakes the handoff, runs away from pressure, steps into one, throws downfield. Pass complete to Delso at the 45 in Missouri Western Territory. Good decision by Steph Brown, a 20-yard gain.
Well, a nice throw on the run. That's not easy to do.
8 in Griffin territory. Brown on a quick option pitch to Woolfolk, looking to get outside. 40 and inside the 40 to the 30-yard line. I said from the 38. It was from the 43-yard line was where the ball was snapped at. It's a gain of 13 for Trayvon Woolfolk and a first down for the Broncos.
Nice run by Woolfolk. Best run of the day, I believe, so far for number 0, which is still weird to me in college football that you can select that number, but just getting old, Todd.
Aren't we all?
Central Missouri's tied it up with Pitt State, 31-all, 8 minutes to play.
Here's a handoff to Woolfolk. Right side, big hole, 25-20. He runs into the end zone. Cayman Bradford got the big block at the point of contact, and Trayvon Woolfolk gets the Broncos' first offensive touchdown of 2023 in the second half, and it's 20-9.
And that's exactly what the Broncos needed here. We talked about it. They had to come out and respond on the first drive of the second half, and it couldn't have gone better for the Broncos as they drive right down the field, and Woolfolk caps it off with his biggest run of the day, which was the previous play prior to that. But this one much bigger as the Broncos put 6 on the board and are about to put another one through.
Extra point from Nicky Quevedo is on the way and right down the middle. Broncos in their blitz. Eden out of the gun, takes the snap, hands it to Hall, hit in the backfield, and he's going to be dropped. He loses 2 yards back to the 22-yard line. J.K. Moore came flying in there. As a Bronco, Connor Johnson is slow to get up for UCO. He was in on the tackle as well. And Missouri Western's going to have to punt it away, but right now Connor Johnson's being attended to at about the 23, or Central Missouri can tie that one back up. Brown hands to Woolfolk left side, gets away from a tackler in the backfield and spins his way forward on what should have been a loss of 1 for a gain of a couple.
Thought the Broncos got away with a hold there on the left side. When the defender has put the swim move on you and you're still blocked some yardage back here or convert the first down.
3rd and 12 is Brown trying to set up a screen, steps up, he's going to run with it, 25-20, spins, and he's got the first down. Steph Brown with a spin move, knifes between 2 tacklers, and he's got a 12-yard run and a first down. In fact, they'll give him 13 down to the 14-yard line.
And Steph had to pull that decision trigger very quickly because he was under a lot of pressure immediately.
I said screen. It might have just been busted blocking.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure.
I think it was a jailbreak because if it was a screen, he would have dumped it off. I think it was just a jailbreak up front as some defenders got through.
I formation. Steph under center this time. Hands to Woolfolk, running right at the 10. Turns back, gets a push from his offensive line inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. That's another run of 10 yards and another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for UCO inside the 5, and the Broncos are 4 yards away from making this a 1-score game again. In fact, they'll mark it at the 3, 1st and goal UCO.
Yeah, and obviously you want to get the touchdown here. If you get any points out of this drive, you make it a 1-score ball game. Broncos really need to keep their foot on the gas pedal and put this thing in the end zone and get 7.
Brown in the gun with Andrew Carney to his right. Brown, quarterback run, right side, gets a block, turns up, and he's got the touchdown. Steph Brown from 3 yards out. And the Broncos have scored 16 unanswered, and UCO is back in this ball game now with 7:41 to go in the 3rd.
Maybe the strategy for this game was, hey, let's play like we do in the second half in the first half, and then let's play like we do in the first half in the second half. Because it has been a tale of kicking the ball, trying to kick it into the tree, and that would be a good field goal.
Quevedo boots this one about 5 yards deep, and it's going to be returned again. Out to the 5, to the 10, and tackled at the 14-yard line. What a play that time by Cam Manahan, who took on the blocker, knocked down the blocker, and then just kind of got in the way of the return man at the 14.
Yeah, just kind of accidentally ducked underneath the blocker and that really just ran into the ball carrier. And the coaching staff is furious up the field a little bit around the 40-yard line. A UCO player had his helmet ripped off and no penalty flag thrown. And it was really egregious. Like, you can see Doral lighting that official up.
42 yards left hash. First play of the fourth quarter for Cody Watson. Broncos trail 27-17. Snap is back. The ball is down. The kick's away, and it is blocked. The Broncos block the field goal, and UCO will get the ball back. I didn't see who got a hand on it, but UCO with the blocked field goal. We'll get the ball back at the 25-yard line. Let's watch the replay here. Didn't catch who that was. As UCO
offense can try to take over.
From the 25, Brown, straight drop. Looking, throwing, right side pass caught to the 44, spinning up to the 47-yard line is Jacob Delso on the grab. They'll give him the 46. That's a 21-yard gain. Delso's having a good one.
We'll say hi to Chris and Bianca, who checked in the UCO radio email box. They say they're listening or watching in Alaska. Chris and Bianca, we're glad you guys emailed us. And we want to hear from everybody out there. UCOradio@gmail.com.
First down and 10 at the 46. Handoff to Woolfolk. Right side, cuts back 45-50, 45-40. And he's tripped up from behind inside the 35 all the way down to the 32-yard line. Trayvon Woolfolk busts off another big run. This one for 22 yards and a first down.
A Missouri Western player was standing up, seemed fine, and just dropped to his belly to do the injured player thing.
Be 4-down territory here, 3rd and 9. Hurl looking to throw again, drops it off in the flat for Woolfolk. Woolfolk makes a man miss at the 30. Turns up 25, lowers his head, and lands on top of a defender. And they're going to mark him down at the 23. I thought he might have had the first down. He's going to be a yard short.
Yeah, and this is one of those situations down by 10. You could easily say, hey, let's take the field goal and make it a one-score game. This one would be a 40-yard field goal, though. So the Broncos needs a block.
Brown's under center again, hands to Carney right side. Carney, big hole at the 15, busts outside at the 10, stiff arms at the 5, and he's all the way down to the 1-yard line. Andrew Carney with a 19-yard run, and the Broncos are set up first and goal at the Griffins' 1-yard line.
And they're going to line up quick and probably try to punch this thing in right here. Might see the quarterback sneak again.
Might have the old push play as Brown takes the snap. Brown goes to his left again, and he gets stuck and driven backwards. 27 to go in the game.
Outstanding drive by that UCO offense, putting the ball in the end zone and making this, with the PAT to come, a 3-point game if they convert. And the Broncos have just really.
St. Adams, Calvin Hutchings, Lamb Gordon, the 3 down linemen for the Broncos. Short yardage play. Hand off to Scott, running right. Scott gets hit in the backfield. He didn't get it. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. Jack Puckett was there. Lamb Gordon was there as well. And it's going to be a 4th down for Missouri Western from their own 45.
Couple big defensive plays for the Broncos in this, presumably all for the same penalty that we all saw.
Can we mark off all of them? That'd be great. Now, that was as blatant a horse collar as you'll get. He got pulled down from behind, but I think it was a tackle that had to be made, or he might still be running.
I saw in my Facebook memories today, Todd. That a year ago I was watching an Edmond Memorial football game, and there was a play where every single official threw his flag, and I've never seen that happen before.
This was about as close to it as you'll get at the college level, right, with 3 of them flying in for the same penalty. The penalty happened at the 45, so it moves the ball all the way down to the back. Brown under center takes the snap. He's hit from behind by Scott. Did he get the first down? He did, and a flag comes in late, and that might be on Dobson after the play. Now, here's the thing. If it's after the play, it's a first and 10, so we'll wait for the referee to sort this out. Steph Brown got the first down on the quarterback run, and I mean, he just got it, too. Carney, the fullback, Man in motion is Delso. Handoff to Woolfolk, right side. Jukin in the backfield, cuts back left to the 10, the 5. He's into the end zone. And with 4:39 to go in the ball game, the Broncos lead for the first time today.
Woolfolk was patient after he took the handoff. The hole wasn't open right where he needed to go, but he found a crease to climb into, and once he did, he was scot-free into the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. Going to be an interesting final 4 minutes or so.
Nicky Quevedo on for the extra point.
In the second half. But, Jared, thanks for emailing us, ucoradio@gmail.com.
2nd and 10 at the Broncos 37. Empty backfield for Eden. Broncos bring 4. Eden, late blitz, steps up, throws nearly intercepted. Kobe Stevens had his hands on it and couldn't make the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 as Stevens gave everything to try to make that one.
Man, and Eden took a big hit from Jack Puckett, too. He came in and laid that quarterback out just
and
as he
important
threw
that it was a clean hit, too, because that's one where you can definitely get a roughing.
Sure.
Receivers, 3rd and 10 from the 37. Eden takes the snap, throws right side, incomplete. Passes overthrown. J.K. Moore in coverage. It'll be 4th and 10, and the ball game will come down to this next snap. Not completely. I guess Missouri Western could get the ball back, but it'll hinge a lot on this next play.
This play is definitely important.
Yeah, I would say so.
Important play to this contest here in Edmond.
4th down and 10. See if he can lead the game-winning drive. Brown looking to throw, steps up, thought about floating one deep, is just going to run with it. He slides. He's got the first down at the 35. No, they'll say he's short at the 34, and the clock's still running. He started the slide at the 34, so the Broncos will have to snap it quick. Clock running with 1:06 to go. UCO getting lined up. Brown takes the shotgun snap. Brown dropping, looking, floats it in the flat for Scott. Scott does have the first down, and he gets out of bounds at the 40. Good job by Peyton Scott. That was not an easy catch over his back shoulder, and then a good job to get out of bounds.
Well, and he had to keep his feet to enable to then move towards the sideline to get out of bounds after taking the initial hit. So, like you said, very good job by Scott, very aware of what he needed.